Hello, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Let's see. Good, thanks. And you?
Can't complain.
Nice.
Hello.
Hey, welcome, Renzo. Would you like to introduce yourself? You're also welcome to listen or chat if you can talk. We're going to play the respect game here, where each of us share what they did to help optimism this past week. You're welcome to, yes, of course, listen in. Just let us know if you can via chat, so we'll know. Also, anyone welcome to share anything. Hi. If not, we can start with the respect game. Would like to go first?
I can go first if you want.
Okay, I'll set the timer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I've got a couple non-software things this time. So I am an optimism delegate, and let me see if I can share my screen here. So I updated my delegate profile, which is here. I'll send this link out to everybody. It's, I'm not like huge into the OP game, but I do have some. So I'm hoping that I can start to participate more in that area. I also attended the Grants Council meeting on Monday for Optimism and Grants Council for Agora. So there's some exciting stuff going on there in the way of grants and just trying to get in the know on that stuff. Development wise, I started doing theming. I grabbed some of the colors from Optimism Fractal, and I haven't incorporated them into the app yet, but I'm starting to get them ready so that we can play around with it. At some point, Rosemary, I might ask if you can give me some guidance or help just to make the application look more fun and not quite so boring. And I fixed a bunch of bugs. So there was a login bug where when you connected you had to actually reconnect your wallet a couple times. Um, I fixed problems with the session length where the sessions weren't expiring. I fixed the deployment. So last time I showed you guys this on local, but this is actually deployed out to the open web. So there's going to be a homework assignment where everybody can kind of just try to connect their wallet and log in and let me know if they have any problems. Um, and now I'm in the process of sort of going through and making sure that each round of consensus is saved properly. And then the last step is going to be Tadas just integrating with the submission of the rankings. So that's coming pretty soon. I think there's a pretty good chance I'll get this done this month and we can actually use it. I'm gonna demo real quick. So if you are an administrator, this is what it will look like. So you can log in here. Oh, that looks like it's not doing what I expected there. I guess the wallet has to be connected. We're going to connect this guy, and I should see just a list of users pop up. Yeah, so then when I'm creating the session, I would just grab, a couple of people here. So what I'd love for you guys to do is to log into the app, create an account, put your name, your Telegram, your email in there. And that way we can actually start to play around with some sessions at some point in the near future, so that we can start to battle test this thing and make sure that it's working properly. But yeah, that's probably about all I have as far as the app goes. So hopefully getting to submitting consensus within the next couple of weeks.
You still have a minute or so left if you want to share more.
Um, I'm trying to think. Well, I guess for the community at large, I did get finally got my sport tokens, so I was excited about that. I staked those. So I'm definitely looking at different ways to join and contribute to different DAOs and just trying to be helpful there without overextending myself. So I think the hard part is actually being a participant in a lot of these different organizations and having the time to actually thoughtfully, consider some of the things you're voting on. So trying to find a balance there. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. I've had some very centralized directives come down from the company that I work for, where it's like suddenly we can't record meetings and just like weird stuff because of centralized control. And yeah, it's just, sometimes corporate decisions, like, they make sense from the top, but not everybody has visibility into why. And I really feel like the organizational structure of corporations that command and control is ready for an upgrade. So I'm hoping that what we're doing here can help with that.
Have you heard of snafu principle?
No.
That's an interesting joke, I guess, and principle. I will drop a link. It's related. It's about how weaknesses of traditional corporation, traditional organizational structures of corporations. I will find the link. We'll drop it.
Nice, thanks.
And you are using Wallet Connect to connect the user, right?
Right now I'm using Third Web, which I think is
Third
probably
Web.
Wallet Connect under the covers, but I might actually switch it over to Wallet Connect just because it's open source. It was just easy and quick when I was starting out.
Okay, so I will maybe look in advance how to connect with Wallet Connect or Third Web specifically, because currently in our client I'm using MetaMask typically for testing. And there might be some hoops to jump through to use with Wallet Connect, so I will look into that.
Okay. Yeah, I will have to talk to you also about how to properly authenticate the request coming in to submit those rankings. But we'll cover that. Maybe you and I can meet separately.
Yep. Okay.
Do you want to go next, Tadas?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so last week I basically finalized the first release of what I call our DAO, which is basically the I guess you could say a backend part and smart contract part of what I propose to be the next version of the Optimism Fractal app that we are using. And yeah, so and this week I'm kind of stabilizing a lot of things, fixing small issues, and working on how to present it and explain it to people better. So specifically, I fixed a couple of, or at least one issue in the backend where for some reason it stopped receiving events from the chain. And yeah, so I thought about how to fix it, and for now I just restarted it, but it works for now. Found one small issue with a smart contract, so not a critical issue, just an edge case where behavior might not be what the user expects. So it's more of a issue with user friendliness issue than security issue. I also presented in Eden Fractal meeting about Orex smart contract, which is core component of our DAO. And I just did an interview with Patrick about our DAO as well. Yeah, and I thought I could maybe give a preview about our Orex presentation that I did. Yeah, to watch full version, you keep track of no, wrong screen. Now my Zoom is going to crash it. Anyway, to keep track, to find the full version, just check out the keep track of Eden Fractal channel and the Optimism Fractal channels where full video will be posted. Yeah, and I think that's it. Thanks. I will rejoin now because when for some kind of Zoom bug, my Zoom freezes when I stop screen share.
That's great. Good product quality control there.
Okay, you still have 1 minute and 30 seconds. If you want, when you come back, you can still have them. Hello?
Oh no, he's frozen.
Okay, yeah. He'll come back probably.
Zoom, come on.
I saw that this happened in the last meeting too, in the breakout room as I watched it. But anyway. Interesting. Okay. Renzo, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us on camera. I see Tada's coming to the main room now. I don't know if you share his screen again. Okay. Is Tada's here?
Yes, I
Yes.
rejoined.
There he is.
Okay.
I think this speaks to maybe we need to have our own video server integrated into the app. There is an open source library that you can do and just stand up a quick video stream. I don't know how hard it is, but I have the link.
In the past we looked into Jitsi, but for some people it used a lot of computer resources. We didn't like it, and then but it's worth maybe coming back to that issue.
Yeah, maybe it's better now.
Yeah, so I'm done with my presentation. By the way, who goes next?
Okay. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds if you want. If you still want to use them, feel free. You're welcome to.
No, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Sure. Hey, Renzo. Is your mic fixed now? Would you like to participate in their spec game? Also feel free to put in the chat. We can read it all out. Alternatively to this, if you can choose someone, then
Howard, do you want to go next?
Sure. Yeah, I can go. Yeah, I connected with Abe, and I've been setting up an environment to help work on the app for the respect game, and starting to help out with Abe gave me a small task to try to just help so we can start using the hats protocol. So if you have a hat, I guess it's an NFT in your wallet or a token, then it'll automatically log you in as an admin. And then I guess eventually, maybe give you other roles. So I set up the environment. I got familiar with the project as a whole, looking at the various files and everything. And then I started coding this week, and I'll hopefully upload that by the weekend. So, but that is just about it for me, and doing stuff in the Optimism Network. Although I also got my spork from the ETH Denver hackathon and staked it, so that was cool. And going back to Abe on the on doing trying to participate in DAOs, it's like a surprising amount of time that it takes to really be a part of a DAO, because there's always a ton of proposals, reading through each one, voting for them, you know. So I feel you on that one. Oh, Renzo's back. See if we got it fixed. But that's it for me.
Okay, I'm curious to learn more about what else you're doing, like in the coding. Especially the part about the admin, the Has protocol NFT.
Yeah, so that's just so I'm working on the app that Abe showed earlier, and I'm helping him out with that. So we're trying to use that hats protocol, and basically I guess it's like almost like a reward for completing tasks. You mint a hat, and then ideally those hats are basically role identifiers. So if they have the certain token in their wallet, they'll have access to different parts of the app based off which tokens they have in their wallet. So
Right now, the way that the administrator roles are working is I just have a public address list that's internal to the server. So I would add, my own address. I've already added the public addresses for people who usually are administrators, but in this case, it would be great if people can just go to the Hats website, mint that hat, and then become a moderator, after reading the documentation. So that's the goal.
yeah, so I couldn't actually find any of the hats on the test networks. So I just minted it on Optimism, and I'm just using the main chain as verification for now. Yeah, any other questions? All right. Renzo, did you get your mic working, bud?
Hi everyone.
Hey,
Hey.
I don't stand by me microphone. I don't speak English. I Spanish only.
Oh, okay.
Muchas gracias. La verdad, son todos muy amigables, muy agradecidos por el espacio y por estas nuevas puertas que se abren, ¿verdad? Para ir conociendo este nuevo espacio. Optimistic me parece una red muy, muy interesante y espero aprender de todos ustedes un poco y espero seguir aquí reuniéndome un poco más y aprendiendo de todos. A mí me toca traducir los textos, soy un poco lento, pero ahí estamos. Un gusto. Thanks.
Te gusta.
Muchas gracias.
I understand English, but no speak.
I think I understood about half of what you said.
I, I understand.
Yeah.
Very nice. Who, does anyone speak Spanish or understand Spanish a bit?
I understand a little bit.
Me too, just a little bit.
Yeah, my wife is Puerto Rican.
Oh.
So
Yeah, my girlfriend also is fluent in Spanish because she's a doctor for in San Diego.
I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't speak Spanish.
She's my translator when we go to Mexico. She's always she does the negotiation.
Yeah.
And the ordering on the menus.
Yeah, that's nice. Good to meet you, Renzo. And I'm glad that you can understand this and that you enjoyed it, I think. And we'll see how we get on, I suppose.
There's probably a way to do live translation via an app or something. I was trying to find. I know I have Google Translate here somewhere.
Maybe I can go next and share what I did. I'll share my screen too.
You are team or optimistic, als? Your team group for optimistic? Als?
Me and Tadas and Vlad and Dan, who's the host, are the optimistics team. Yes. And
This what country? United States or
we're spread out.
for everywhere?
Yeah, we work from home, so we are not based. We're not in from the same. We're not in the same territory.
Okay.
You know, there's some in the United States, some in other countries in Europe.
Only Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, I've not been, and I don't know if there's people that live in Costa Rica at the moment that join. Jorge was Spanish. He joined last week, but I don't know if he's joining again.
It's more people in Argentina.
Yeah.
And Cuban and Colombia.
Yes. I'm going to go now and share what I did to help optimism this past week, and then we'll move to a discussion if we want. So this past week, I promoted the events, the Optimism Fractal event. I made this image and worked on the promotional messages here. I shared it in the Optimism Fractal Discord as well as Optimism and Base. I got banned from Base last week actually, and I appealed and I successfully got unbanned. So that's good. I got banned because of the Autobot they use, and I was using like a masked YouTube link apparently, and I tried too many times. So anyway, I got unbanned there, so I shared it there too. And also, I responded to a few messages, welcomed new people in Discord, and kind of went back and forth a bit with Patrick, and also you find out that at the optimismfractal.com, the videos page, every video has a show notes, and I added some feedback section, and moments where people share feedback for in each event. So you can find that in the show notes section as well as timestamps. Here I also worked a bit to shorten the timestamps. And I edited the video from last week, so it's published now. You can check it out at Eden Creators YouTube channel. I also share the promotional messages to a few places, like the Luma. I sent it out to Luma registrants, to whoever has marked themselves as going, and shared it in the X from the Optimistics' Twitter account. It's a thread, so you're welcome to like it, retweet it. And also this tweet that I created to promote the Optimism Town Hall event. I also have some useful information about who's gonna be joining, and I tagged them. Tagged the Let's Grow That Wasabi, who's gonna be speaking, and has protocol. I made this image with a nice little hat here on a sunflower, and you can check out the full thread in the Optimus6's Twitter account. I also made some personal tweets. I think I retweeted like a bunch, and also I shared the video from season 6 from recently, and I also promoted the OREC event that was the OREC event, the OREC presentation that Tadas did in Eden Fractal, and I made this image as well as drafted the full thread here, shared the video where Tadas explained and presented OREC during Optimism Town Hall in the last event last week, and I already mentioned this. I made this Optimism Discourse post. Then you can see all the places I promoted the event over here and these tasks in Notion. And also attended the joint house call posted by Michael, and I like sent some messages to community members who attended the event last week, like Jorge. What's that? I shared the videos as well in the Discord channel from both rooms. I edited the breakout room that I was hosting last week too, so you can watch it. You can find it in the playlist, the Optimism Fractal playlist under Eden Creators. Apart from this, I forgot to share last week, and I don't know if this counts, but I made a few images to represent the respect game that I'm now using to promote the Optimism Fractal event. Anyway, I created a bunch here, and that's mostly from last week, but I'm still using them, I suppose, and sorry to go a bit over time. How do I stop my? Okay, and we're back. And so I didn't like explain thoroughly the respect game and what we're doing here to Renzo, but generally what happens next is we come to consensus on who we think did the most to help optimism, to second most, third most, and so forth, starting from level 6 as the highest in the ranks, and going to level 5, 4, and so forth. And then we submit, then we first we reach consensus for each level before proceeding to the next level, and then we submit them on chain. And due to
and I created a Telegram group.
nice. Can you share the link, please, in chat? Renzo,
Yes,
do you have a Telegram account? Yes. And would you like to probably still share for 4 minutes what you did to help optimism? And let me know if you're not sure about the question. And whoever understands can vote after. Would you like to still go ahead and share maybe a bit more about yourself, and maybe what's your intentions for optimism or what you're working on that relates to optimism? I understand that it's new for you, so if you want, just use it to introduce yourself and take it from there. Would you like to participate in the respect game?
It's, it's very difficult for me for understand. I don't understand.
I understand.
Yeah,
I have a translate app. I can record your voice in
Oh.
Spanish and then convert to English if you want.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Gracias. Muchas gracias por aceptarme. Soy nuevo, la verdad no soy programador, pero sí quiero interesarme desde las pruebas, testear el producto y la verdad del ecosistema no conozco mucho y sería como que ustedes me dijeran específicamente en qué puedo ayudar.
Okay. Thank you very much. I moved to Las Palamos. I don't know much about the system. And then the last part I didn't get, but let's see. I can say.
I think he's coding too. Renzo,
Yes.
tú programmer?
No, no,
No,
no.
es marketing.
Yes.
Ah, sí. Okay.
Marketing, yeah.
Marketing
Google,
es de crypto.
Google, yeah,
Oh,
I
Google.
certificate Google Marketing
Ah, okay.
is implement and lens protocol my
Ah,
self marketing.
Lens protocol.
Lens, you have lens protocol?
Me no. And you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Lens.
Okay. Lens is a social media
Mm-hmm.
centralized,
Mm-hmm.
and Orb is my favorite app. I have self my marketing in the central social media.
Mm-hmm.
An artist, I photographer yeah, mass photographer. In my profession is a cartographer.
Mm-hmm.
I write maps and geographic spatial system. My SQL database is my skills.
Mm-hmm.
And the open source software
Mm-hmm.
is the QGIS is the open source software to create a database and maps. It's Python, it's the language. I am work in cartography in Costa Rica. I work to line costs, to cartography line costs of Costa Rica. It's my work. Yeah. This Mapbox is a great app for try to decentralize for for to maps, and it's a good tools. Yeah. It's a it's a my intentions. It's my skins.
I think I found a way to say about the voting in Spanish. So let's see if this works. Ahora votaremos sobre quién ha contribuido al optimismo el última semana. 6 es el número más alto.
¿Cómo? Repeat.
Uh, Ahora votaremos sobre quién contribuyó al optimismo en la última semana.
Oh, discover new red network for me is to forum and write text and and yeah, it's engagement to people for right season for 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 the last week. Write my my interaction in the lens protocol principal Polygon. Polygon is 2 years in Polygon all day. Luego ZK is, y optimistic is my last incursion. I only swap in optimistic. It's only. Yeah. And discovered the red. But the team, I I like to involucrate, but in marketing, embajador, ambassador for Spanish speak it Spanish people for optimistic speak. I like it to speak people for optimistic in Spanish. Yeah.
Thank you. I understood a lot. So great that you're doing. So you want to be a marketing ambassador?
Yeah.
Nice, for optimism too. And you have already done some
in
for
Spanish.
yes, in Spanish. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thank you for sharing. I look forward to learning more.
Thank you.
You're welcome to share any links in the chat too, maybe to your Lens account, Lens profile.
Oh,
And
is Renzo for all. Renzo.
yeah, Lens is fine. Can you also join the Telegram group that Tadash shared the link for in the chat? And
Yeah. Later is no link my PC for Telegram. It's only phone. So it's another place.
okay, you can't access it now.
It's okay. We can. I can put Renzo in without him being here.
Yes. Okay. The thing.
And yeah, and Renzo maybe can say his fault if he wants.
Okay. So as we're doing the voting, if Lorenzo can say his vote, you say?
Yes, I
Okay.
think. Yeah, so Renzo,
Hi.
who do you think contributed the most to optimism out of this room? We all said what we did, and who do you think did the most?
Yeah. Test the product or database analysis for security or for what? No, I don't have.
In
Oh,
general.
Nodo, or I relay, or I don't have for contribute.
¿Quién hizo más trabajo para la mayoría?
Y sí, I is normal user. I don't have to contribute for new um, network.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, translate the text and public for my social media for Lens. Oh, oh, oh. Content,
Lorenzo,
content manager for
sorry,
optimistic Spanish.
sorry to interrupt. Okay, we are right now voting for who we think did the most, second most, and so forth. I can also share my screen if it is easier for you to see what we're doing. Yeah,
Probably a good idea.
and you can say who you think did the most.
Okay,
Sounds good?
see, okay.
Okay. Okay, so in Telegram,
Okay,
we are doing this polling. So first we enter our account. And do you have a EVM account? You can share with me after too. But right now we are voting, so and we have to reach consensus on who did the most. Do you know? Do you have someone that you would vote for? When I say consensus, means it all of us have to agree to above 67% for one person. So right now we have 50% for Tadas, 25% for Abraham, and 25% for me.
Mm,
In this case,
for you.
you vote for me.
Good.
Yeah.
Great, yeah. Okay, thank you for voting for me. Would anyone want to advocate for whoever they voted for? So we can
Another
reach consensus.
one.
I can start, I suppose. We also have to reach consensus soon, because we'll have to go back to the main room in 3 minutes or so. Someone just switched their vote to me. I think.
I switched.
Thank you.
You always work hard, Rosemary.
Oh, thank you very much. And so does that mean? No, we still
I
don't.
think there's still one more vote required.
Okay, so we just switched their
Yeah.
vote. Thank you.
I switched vote as well.
I hope you're not doing this just because you feel sorry for me.
No,
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. And now we go with who we think should be ranked as level 5. And Renzo? Mm. Are you voting for someone?
Abraham.
Okay. We have 2 votes for Abraham and 3 votes for Tadas.
Okay, I will switch to myself to make it quicker.
Okay. So have
Um,
level 5 for this. Now the next level.
Power.
You choose Howard?
Sí.
Okay. So we have 3. A vote for Abraham and 2 for Howard. Does anyone want to advocate for switch their vote?
I think we should give more to Howard because he's trying hard to get things set up, and he's new and doesn't have a lot of respect yet. So I would say give the vote that you had for me to him.
I would be okay to switching to Howard. Rosemary, would you
Me too.
switch to Howard?
Yes,
Okay, I
I
will
appreciate it very much.
Oh, thanks, Abe. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
switch.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping.
And thank you. And we have level 3.
I would vote for Renzo just for joining, especially a group with foreign language. But I really appreciate what Abraham is doing as well. So
Me too.
No, it's store for todas. Todas.
I think we should give it to Renzo just because he's new. He needs some respect.
Thanks.
Okay, I retract my vote. But I very much appreciate everything you're doing, Abraham. You're doing awesome job, as well as everyone else, of course.
They
Cool.
say it's better to give than receive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the better.
okay.
And we have full consensus.
I know stand, but thanks.
What group are we in?
I'll tell you in a moment. I'll stop screen sharing now. 2.
Rosemary, 2?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got a work meeting I've got to jump on, but I'll catch you guys soon, okay?
Thank you.
Good to
Yeah,
see
thank
you.
you for joining. Thank you, everyone. We can now go to the main room. There's a button, leave room, on the bottom right. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and we'll see you in the main room.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank
Muchas
you.
gracias. Thank you.
Running, but yeah, if anyone wants to say hello real quick, then feel free. But otherwise, we'll have an opportunity for everybody to speak to the town hall. Welcome back, everybody from the other